Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be informing you guys about cheer, so specifically competitive cheer. I chose this topic because it's something that I'm very passionate about and I've been doing since I've been in second grade and I'm in my senior year of high school, so it has been a bit. So for cheer, for most people, it's not just a hobby, but it's a way to get away from reality. It's a way to relieve stress. So competitive cheer consists of three different topics or like sections in the routine. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is jumps. So for my cheer team and for most Michigan cheer teams and competitive cheer teams and like all-star, we all use the same handbook, and that's how we're like graded on technique, and how you like get your points for each section, because at the end you are like graded, and that's how they like choose the best routine and who like places where. So for the first jump I'm going to be talking about is a toe touch. I'm going to talk about the jumps first before I show the pictures, just so it's like easier. So the first jump is a toe touch, and this is probably one of the most common jumps that you can do and that like you learn first. So for all the jumps though, you are going to be sitting like in a parallel position, like your feet and your arms are going to be parallel, if that makes sense. And then the next jump is a pike, which is my least favorite. I hate them. I avoid them at all costs. But so basically, instead of your feet being apart, they're gonna be together. So your body basically is gonna like fold in half. If that makes sense. It's probably one of the most difficult ones, but there's that one. And then the last one I'm gonna be talking about is a right herky or like left herky. They're also called hurdlers, depending on like what gym you cheer at and like what division you're in. This one's pretty easy, just like a toe touch. It's more similar to a toe touch than a pike, I guess you could say. But instead of both legs going out, you're only going to kick either the right one out or the left one, and then the one that you're not keeping straight is going to be bent. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those pictures now. Okay, so picture them best I can show you. So the first one right here is a toe touch. This one is hyperextended, which is something that most cheerleaders like want to achieve. Like, it's really good. But also I want to say, for all the jumps, you do need body control, speed, and like you have to have muscle because you're like pushing yourself off the ground. This right here is like a hurdler, also a herky, depending on cheer gym. And the last one right here is a pike. So those are the jumps in cheer, the basics. There is more, like depending on your gym, everything. But then again, for the jumps, I am going off of the handbook that I use for like competitive cheer and high school cheer, because I do both. So the next subject I'm going to be talking about is, I want to say I'm going to talk about stunts, just because stunts is another big topic. And for some people, like if you don't know it, you're like, oh, it's like a stunt. But there's actually a different types of stunts. So for my reference in this one, I'm going to be using that, and then again the handbook. And I would pull up the handbook, but it's really big, really thick, and there's a lot to read about it, just because it has all the rules that we like have to follow as a team. Because for some teams we are allowed to do certain things, but if you're on a different level then you can't, then it's considered an illegal stunt and you can actually get disqualified, or like sometimes it's not as harsh, but like you won't get points for that section at all. So there's two stunts in cheerleading that typically like most colleges do and most high schools do, and like competitive cheer. But there's partner stunts and there's pyramid stunts. So the main differences between like the two stunts, so the first one is a partner, and that normally happens at the beginning of a routine. Sometimes it can be like near the end or near the middle, but typically it happens in the beginning, like the first few like seconds of the routine because the cheer routine is 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, typically. That's what mine is. So yeah, so for partner stunts, consist of typically 5 people, could be 4 depending on, like, if you need a front spot because you need a base, you need 2 bases, the flyer, and obviously the back spot for this like stunt to go up. The main difference between a partner and a pyramid stunt is that in a partner stunt you don't connect to any other stunts, you're just like on your own. And I will show a picture of that shortly. And then for pyramid stunts, you're connected. Typically consists of 3, depending on the size of your team, because some teams only have 2. And then if the 2 stunt groups are connected, they're considered a pyramid. So here are the pictures for a pyramid. So a pyramid, as you can see, they're all like connected, and so that would consist of this pyramid. And then for the partner, as you can see, they're not connected to the other stunt group. So that's that. And then the last thing I'm gonna be talking about is tumbling. So there's running and standing tumbling. This one is pretty simple, so I'm gonna keep this one short. But running, obviously you're running to get speed, and this is easier for most cheerleaders. And then for standing, you're just throwing it from either a jump or straight standing. There's no extra stuff needed, so that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about competitive cheer, and like, because I'm so passionate about it and I know a lot being in it for multiple years. So that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something.